And his leadership on the economy, need I say more? He's amazing. I mean, amazing the accomplishments that he has achieved in a very short period of time. With the signing of the Canada-European Free Trade Agreement, Canadian businesses will have access to more markets than any country in the world. We have literally signed dozens of trade agreements. And this wasn't by accident. When we first came to power, the Prime Minister said, look, this multilateral trade stuff, it's not working. I mean, he's a sharp policy mind. He's strategic. He said, let's get out there. Let's work country to country. Let's go bilateral. And let's really make an effort. And look at what he has achieved. The opportunity for our businesses now with the opening up of these markets is just, it is amazing. He has done an incredible job here at home, of course. We all care about opening up more markets. But let's think about what he's done here at home. He has cut taxes. We now have the lowest taxes in 50 years. 50 years, we've balanced the budget after coming through a very difficult time, a recession, a huge stimulus package. You look at other countries, look at the European Union, look at South America, Central America, look at the United States. I mean, unbelievable, the leadership. And he was so steadfast in keeping our plan on track. And we did exactly that, and we did it without cutting any frontline essential services. No, we actually doubled healthcare spending. It's over 50% increase. The provinces and territories are not going without any of their transfers. In fact, their transfers have gone up. What have we done? We've actually cut backroom office bureaucracy, which, let's face it, there's probably more that we can cut. And you know who's going to talk to you about that is Susanne, because she knows exactly how to do that with the past work that she did. But truly, when you look at what he has accomplished on the economy, we are now the strongest economy in the G7. Forbes magazine says this is the best place in the world to do business, the best place to invest in the world. And now let's talk about what's at stake in 2015. Let's talk about a guy named Justin Trudeau, who's not quite substance, but maybe some style. Yeah. This is a guy whose only economic platform is to legalize marijuana. And I can tell you as the health minister, that is not a good idea, particularly for the young people of this country. But that is the only economic platform that he has put out there to date. And of course, as you may have heard, the budget will balance itself. That's what Trudeau said not too long ago when we asked him, how would you balance the budget? He said, well, the budget will balance itself. So this is what the choice that we have coming up in the next election. And, you know, I want to talk to you about not only why it's important to think about getting out there and supporting Stephen Harper, making sure our economy stays on track, making sure Canada continues to be respected on the world stage, not just from a statesman point of view, but also from a trade point of view. We want to continue that momentum. We want to continue to have Canada respected on the world stage. But we also have a real choice to make in the next election between, this is, for the first time in a long time, I think what will be a very stark decision between very liberal values and very conservative values. And I think that it's going to become a more and more stark decision closer and closer to the election. And it's not going to be an easy one. We're going to have to get out there and work very hard. We want to keep in office someone like Prime Minister Harper that has integrity, that is there for the right reasons. I know day in and day out when I work with him that he is there because he has the best interests of regular Canadians at heart. And I truly know that, and I truly believe that, which is why I can go to work every day, and so can the rest of my colleagues. And it's another reason why when you think about who you want to represent you, you need to think about somebody who is getting up day in, day out for your interests, who's passionate, who has integrity, who's going to fight the fight, who has determination. And I think that Susanne is that person. I truly believe that. I know how hard it is to jump into this kind of a race. It's not easy. And I know I've known Susanne for 30 years, so I can tell you all kinds of great stories about her.